What's up, guys? Let me show you what we have going on this job. What we're going to be doing here is replacing this entire garage floor. If you guys follow my channel, you know about a couple years ago we did a job where we replaced a couple sections of a garage floor. I had a lot of comments of people asking to see a job where we actually replaced the entire floor, and it just so happens we got a job to do that. So you're going to see that in this video, with the exception of a couple things, I should say now. So this is an older garage. You could tell there's a stone walls here. With the stone walls, you have to be careful of undermining them because you could risk the whole wall collapsing. And the way this garage was built, you can see there's a line there in the concrete. It looks like they actually poured footings for the walls and for this center section, that wall as well. And then they did the inside section later on. This side completely crumbled for whatever reason. I don't know if it was the mix. This side's a little rough, but there's quite a few big cracks in here. So we're going to leave the footing sections, the wall over there, the wall in the center here where this support is, and this wall. We have to make one saw cut in the back because we're going to leave that back section of footing as well. So we're going to get the saw in here, snap a line, and make a cut there. So we got that old floor all jackhammered out, and we ran into a situation that you don't really see too often. There's actually an old concrete driveway underneath the garage floor, which is not normal. Like I said, our guess is that this used to be part of the main driveway and went all the way out, and then they built this over it. But this is actually a good thing for this customer because this base is super solid. This concrete's in great shape. So instead of us having to dig out some dirt and put some stone in there and compact it, this is ready to go. The only thing we are going to do is add some rebar. We want the new concrete and this perimeter edge to all be tied together. So we're going to add some rebar dowels in this, and then we're going to build a grid in here, basically 2 foot on center. And this concrete, as you can see, is pretty thick. This is about 6 inches here. So again, it'll make for a strong floor, but it was a bit more difficult than we expected to get it out of here. got all of our dowels cut and laid out. Now we're getting ready to epoxy them into the hole. And what we're just using here is anchoring epoxy. It's a 2-part epoxy and it mixes inside this tube. You got to use a high pressure caulk gun because it's kind of tough to get this to squeeze out of a regular caulk gun, so make sure you're using a good one.
I was doing
20?
I was doing not that much, but I was doing like 10 pumps per hole because I was just doing it until it stopped puffing dust out.
10 pumps? Wait, are you talking the epoxy or are you talking
I'm talking about I'm talking about the blower thing.
Did these get aired out? Maybe should these get aired out to get air these. More of these. Where can I what is it called? Oh yeah, you got big ones.
back? We got our rebar all set. Everything's dialed in with epoxy. It's good to go. We embedded the rebar about 6 inches, each one of these all the way around.
right, hold on.
Yeah.
All right. He's recording.
All right, guys, so here's the finished product. Both sides we magged and used the steel trowel on. Everything's nice and smooth. Edges look good. Got a little bit of a lip here in the front to prevent any water from getting in. It's just, I don't know, maybe 3/8 of an inch higher. Plus this apron has a decent amount of pitch to it, so they don't have to worry about that. The next project, I was just talking about with the homeowner, they have this in-ground pool. It's a concrete pool. You can see it's pretty old. They haven't used it in quite some time. They're going to weigh the options of repairing it or filling it in. I told them unless they're planning on using it, I would definitely fill it in, because to repair these concrete pools, to reline it, they said there's plumbing issues, and then you got to redo this deck because it's in bad shape. They could easily dump 80 grand into it, which, you know, unless you have, the people here are a little bit older, you know, their kids are grown up, so unless you have intentions on using this thing daily in the summertime, I would rip it out and fill it in, but we shall see. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of the job, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and drop me a comment below. I'll catch you on the next one.